All right, lesson 3 of unit 1. Today we're going to look at composite functions. Composition of functions is the process of combining two or more functions where one function is performed first and the result is put in place of x into the next function, and so on. Okay, so we looked at function notation. When there's a number inside the brackets, we replace the x with that number. But what if there is a function inside the brackets? So how is f bracket g bracket x read? It is the f function of the g function of x. Okay, looks weird. It's the f of g of x. What is another way to write f of g of x? F with this little o, g of x. And what all this means is, as in BEDMAS, we do brackets first, so you would solve the g function, find an answer, and then that answer would be plugged into the f function. Okay, given f of x equals 2x plus 3, and the g function, g of x, is x squared plus 4x, we are going to find first the f of 5. Okay, so again, as a reminder, this f tells us which function we're going to use. It is the name of the function. And then it says we're going to replace all x's with 5. So we're looking at the f function. We will replace the x with the number 5. And then we will solve. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Okay, so f of 5 gives us a solution or an output of 13. Okay, B, now we're looking at the g function, and it's the x is 13. Okay, our g function is x squared plus 4x, so we will have 13 squared plus 4 times 13. 13 squared is 169. 4 times 13 is 52, and when we add those together, we get 221. Okay, C, so this is our first look at g of f of 5. Okay, so again, because the f of 5 is in the brackets, we have to do that part first. And I know we've already solved it above, but I'm going to just quickly do it again, just so we understand what is done first. Okay, so we did this part first, and we will do this part second. So now we've figured out that when the x is 5 in the f function, our output is 13. Now what that becomes is g of 13, which we've actually already done, but again, we'll do it once more. Okay, so let's try one that we haven't already done. So this is the other way to write it. This is f of g of negative 7. So again, we're going to work with the negative 7 first. So g of negative 7 will be negative 7 squared plus 4 times negative 7. So we have 49. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. We subtract them, we get 21. Okay, now that answer will be in the f function. Okay, so it's f of 21. And our f function was 2x plus 3. So we have 42 plus 3. So f of g of negative 7 gives us an answer of 45. Okay, f of g of x. So now there isn't a number in our brackets. So we're just taking the g function, the x squared plus 4x, and replacing the x in the f function with all of that. Okay, so the f function, let's go green. The f function is 2x plus 3. And when we're replacing all x's with the g function, we get 2 bracket x squared plus 4x plus 3. Okay, again, we just put that g function inside the f function. We are going to distribute, so we get 2x squared plus 8x plus 3, and that is the answer. Okay, we don't know what x is. We're not going to factor to solve. This is it. Okay, the other way of writing it, and now we're going the other way, where the g function was x squared plus 4x, and we're plugging in the f function into the g function. Okay, so our first x is 2x plus 3 squared, and then we have plus 4 times 2x plus 3. Okay, we're going to FOIL that first one because it's the brackets squared, and when we FOIL that, we'll get 4x squared plus 12x plus 6, and we will distribute the second part, 8x plus 12, and then, we collect like terms. So we have 4x squared, 12 plus 8 is 20x, 6 plus 12 is 18. Okay, we're almost there. This is an f of f. Okay, so again, our f function is 2x plus 3. And we are going to replace the x with 2x plus 3. So we have 2 times 2x plus 3 plus 3. We distribute to get 4x plus 6. We collect like terms to get 4x plus 9. And one more. This one's different because the gx is not in the brackets with the f. It is fx, and then it is gx. Okay, so what it wants us to do is the fx, which is 2x plus 3, multiplied by the gx, which is x squared plus 4x, and we're going to expand this, okay? Because remember, brackets right beside each other, or something right beside each other, means multiply. So we're going to expand this. We have 2x times x squared gives us 2x cubed. 2x times 4x gives us 8x squared. Then we have a 3x squared. And we finish off with a 12x. We have some like terms to collect there. The middle one's 3x squared and 8x squared, so we get 11x squared plus 12x. Okay, and then the last one, find the values of x that make fx equal gx. Okay, so we have fx equals gx, and this time it wants us to find the values of x. So we're going to put everything over to one side. So let's subtract 2x and subtract 3 to get rid of those. So we get 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. Simple factoring, the multiples of 3 that subtract to 2 are going to be plus 3 and minus 1. So the values of x that allow the f function to equal the g function. So therefore, the values of x that, that allow fx to equal g of x are -3 and +1. Thank you.